What's up? What's up? It's your boy Uncle B from The Struggle Is Real, and I got another young lady out here today, and we're gonna start off by letting everybody know what's your name, age, and where you're from.
Okay, my name is Jamisha Nicole Mitchell. I'm 29 years old. My birthday is today, Pisces season.
All right.
Just turned 29 today. I'm originally from Savannah, Georgia.
All right, from Georgia. Shout out to Savannah, Georgia.
C4, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Florida,
sir.
the boys, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Toronto.
All right. So how long you been here in South Carolina?
I was born in Savannah, Georgia, but I grew up in St. Helena, Beaufort County, South Carolina, pretty much all my life.
All right.
But yeah, so I've been in South Carolina. I pretty much, you might well call me a South Carolina native, because I know like South Carolina more than I know Savannah, to be honest. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So what we out here struggling with today?
We struggling with addiction, struggling with homelessness. We just struggling with like mental health issues, but most important addiction. You know what I'm saying? And just to keep it real with everybody, like I just started experimenting with crack cocaine about 4 months ago when I first got to Charleston back in August, and got locked up for having possession of a paraphernalia, which was like a apparatus to do drugs with.
Yeah.
And kind of find out, if I would have told the truth and been honest, like, hey, I'm smoking crack right now, like this is what we do, I would have got a ticket. But since I was hiding from myself and hiding and running from my problems and running from the truth about me being addicted to these drugs, I went to jail for 4 months. I'm just getting out, January 13th, just got out, and been out ever since. I ain't going back. So.
All right. So you come out of two-parent family also?
Well, pretty much one. I grew up in a one-parent household, but my father, he was there. Like, he was pretty much there for us financially. I believe, like, honestly, if I was to been in a two-parent household, I probably would have been a little bit better off. But I thank God for my grandmother. I thank God for my mom. I thank God for my uncles and aunts, because, like they say, it could be a two-parent household, one-parent household, or no-parent household. It still takes a village to raise a child, So
Yeah.
thank you for them neighbors that used to look out for us, and thank you for the grandparents that used to pick us up from the basketball games, like my grand Lucky. Shout out my grand Lucky. His birthday March the 21st, and
So do you have any siblings?
I have two siblings. I have one sister and one brother. So it's me. I'm the oldest. My name is Jamisha. Everybody call me Cheese. I'm 29. My brother is Junior. He'll be 28 September the 17th of this year. And my sister, Janasia, she just turned 23 February 22nd. So me and her Pisces, and he's a Virgo. So we all friends. We all best friends, but we don't act like it, to be honest. We fight each other like cats and dogs, but...
All right, so you told me you were dealing with some homelessness and you out here kind of couch surfing and everything.
Yeah.
So how long you been dealing with homelessness?
Off and on a few years, and honestly, I wouldn't have been homeless if I would just do right, just admit to my addictions and stuff like that. But like I was telling you earlier, you guys to see that you have a problem. Like, I didn't see I had a problem until I was in Leeds Avenue over there at Charleston County District. Like, okay, maybe I do have a problem. Like, maybe I could just told the truth and never got a little citation ticket. Went to little court, just paid the ticket, but no, I had to lie and I had to hide. And these people see I have a stick in my hand, they gonna think I'm a crackhead. And these people think I'm a crackhead, and everybody's gonna know. And it's like, who cares,
Yeah, so how long have you been fighting this addiction?
To be honest, off and on, I just started this new little journey 4 months ago.
All right.
4 months ago.
All right, so you brand new into this.
Yeah, I'm brand new to the crack cocaine, but I've been doing the ice, the methamphetamine.
Yeah.
Since I've been living in Myrtle Beach, I've been doing the ice and the weed and the alcohol. But
So you said you did some jail time. How long you did in jail? How much jail time you did?
Shoot, I've been going to jail since 2016, to be honest. So off and on about 10 years. I think the longest I've ever done was like 22 months.
Yeah, okay.
I went to prison in Florida. Shout out to FWRC, shout out to Annex. Shout out to what you call that shit? Damn, what that shit called? Loyal. Yeah, shout out to Loyal. Shout out to CM Level 2. Fuck y'all boys. Shout out all y'all boys, man. And I ain't never coming back to damn prison, because guess what? One thing I say about Florida is I left on close management level 2, so if I was to ever get back in trouble in Florida and I was to go back to prison and get sentenced, let's say I was to get sentenced, rob a bank, beat an officer up, and I go back to prison, I would start back from the ground zero, which is CM level 2, work my way up to CM level 3 just to come back in. Yeah, so shout out Mr. Blanks and all y'all boys. Y'all will never see me again. Captain, Chris, all y'all boys. Yeah, no.
All right, so we've been dealing for this for a couple years. So do we have any kind of support system?
You know what's so crazy? I have so much support system. It's a shame. Like I can't. All I gotta do is just call somebody and say, "Hey, I want to come home." They be like, "Well, come on home."
All right, so why we so I mean a lot of things out here going on today, all the stuff in these drugs, fentanyl
Yeah,
and
that's
all.
what I'm telling them boys.
So I mean
Today's
so-
the best day to quit now, for real. To be honest.
yeah, so I mean, well, why you keep doing it and taking a chance on yourself like that, knowing what the outcome could be?
Man, you know what? It's just the thrill of it. It's the thrill of smoking, rolling up that weed, rolling up that blunt. That's in. Getting you some bumpy, how y'all say it, Colin Charleston? Getting y'all some bumpy, some Seagram gin, and it's that feeling of just, you know what I'm saying? Putting that drug to your mouth and however you do it, you know what I'm saying? It's just all about that thrill. Like you don't even think about the fact that, oh man, this cocaine might have fentanyl in it, and if fentanyl's in here, then I'm gonna die because I don't have a tolerance to fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? So we don't really think about the bad things. We just think about the things that make us feel good, the euphoria of doing the drugs. So, to be honest, I don't even think about the question was, I don't even think about me taking a chance of my life with the fentanyl. I didn't think about just the thrill of the experience of the high, of the sensation that the euphoria brings me from the drug of the choice that I'm using right now. So, yeah. But the fentanyl is real now. Don't get me wrong now, Uncle D. The fentanyl is real now. It's even in the weed. It's even in the weed.
It's definitely real.
It's even in the weed.
It's definitely real. So, have you been trying any steps or anything, man, to get this thing right? Trying,
Yeah. I've gave my life to God, and I told myself today I'm gonna go to a meeting, go to an AA or NA meeting right here in my local community. Download this, it's like a little meeting guide, like a little chair app on my phone, and matter of fact, it's a 12:30 meeting right here at North Area NAG group off of Remount Road, across the street from the Dollar General. So I'll be there at 12:30. It's an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. So.
Okay, so you ever tried any programs? Sign yourself in any programs?
Like something like residential, like
Sign like a detox.
detox. I tried that a couple times.
Didn't do anything for you?
I mean, it helped me a little bit, but it's like those programs you gotta have like a plan, like a plan after the plan. Cause after detox, where you gonna go? You know what I'm saying? So all those places, they just help you in that now moment. You know, you get the 3 days detox or whatever, and it's like, all right, now you're back out in the streets again. Now it's like, oh man, I'm feeling good. Now I'm clean, I'm clear. My mind's all made up. I want to do the right thing, but it's like, damn, how would I do the right thing if I don't have the resources or the knowledge to use a lot of the resources in my local city or state or wherever you are? Detox ain't nothing but just a place that you sober up. Pretty much a drunk tank, you know?
Hey, so you say you've been raised up by a single parent.
Yeah.
A single parent. So when you been younger, did anything ever happen to you? Like you haven't been touched
and
or?
it's so crazy. Like the reason why my sexual orientation is today is because I was raised without a father in my home, so I would always try to be like the man of the house. Like you know, I always try to be like that. But like my mom and my grandma, I could say one thing about them. Like, yeah, we might not have the close relationship, but my mama and my grandma made sure I never was touched. I was never molested or raped or none of that.
Awesome.
In my childhood, and I was raised by my grandma and my mama, so they really old school. So pretty much whenever my grandma would go to my granny, shout out my granny, Janetta Marie Bryan, shout out my granny. Whenever they would go to the store, all right, y'all, we going to the store. At Publix, we would go to the store, Walmart, all that. Ain't none of that. Okay, we got boy kids. And, like Junior, he could sit around with the cousins and stuff like that, but me and Janasia or whatever, we had to go with my grandma because we female kids, you know what I'm saying? So, no, I ain't never had to play I never was a victim of playing house with my cousins. I was never a victim of molestation or of sexual abuse. My mother, it's so crazy because my mother, I've never seen my mother with a dude around, you know what I'm saying? She never brought dudes around in the house. It was like, you know, whatever we saw in the house was just us. It was me, my two siblings, and her. So, and then my grandma, my granny, she was already married to Grand Lucky, so she just had him, and he was stable, and you know what I'm saying. So, like, to be honest, I couldn't even tell you what happened, what this mix-up was with my childhood, to be honest, because I never was touched. Like, and it's so crazy because I just getting out of jail. I was in a Charleston County Detention Center, and I was doing this little program called what shit called the Otis. It's called a drug program, the Otis. And it's so crazy. Them girls be telling these stories, man, and I ain't gonna say too much about them, but more focus on me. But it's so crazy. Them girls are telling these stories of how they daddies, or they stepdaddies, or they uncles, they brothers, they own little brothers. They used to have brothers and uncles.
Mess a lot of people
and
up,
it's
man.
like, damn, I cannot. What's my excuse? I don't have an excuse why I'm crazy because I never had that. Like,
So you've been diagnosed with any mental illness?
bipolar, just bipolar. That's it.
All right, all right,
Type
all
1,
right.
So
Do you have any religious belief?
I believe in God.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, okay, I'm about to wrap this up, but I got one more question I want to ask you before we go.
All right, cool. Shoot.
I want to ask you this: anybody? Well, I tell you what. Let's do two.
Okay.
If you can go back right now, let's go back to those years where you weren't getting high and you were going through the homelessness and stuff.
I would say 2016.
Okay, 2016. If you could go back and talk to that young lady in 2016, what would you tell her? What would be your advice?
I would tell Jamisha, do not pick the Avion ass up. Pretty much. Cause he the reason why, and God bless, you know what I'm saying, dead and all that, but he got 50 years right now in prison because that was his path in life.
Yeah.
He chose violence. He chose to do this. He chose that. But
Yeah.
if I could go back and tell 2016 Jamisha anything, I'd tell her to keep going to school. Don't let the bullying pressure you. You know what I'm saying? You are smarter than what you give yourself credit for. You know what I'm saying? God don't make no mistakes. Go to college. Keep going with school and do not pick up that phone when the other one call you. Promise you, be all right.
Okay, and that last question. That was for you, but this one is
For everybody else.
everybody else.
Okay.
Give some advice to kind of turn them from going the route that you had turned and make your mistakes.
So boom, some advice to everybody is, well, I really can't give no advice because I'm 29 years old. I'm real young, but I can give y'all suggestions. So one, always believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, and guess what? You already halfway there. Two, just show up. Show up. That's 50% of the job. Three, love. Always give. You know what I'm saying? Keep that kindness in your heart. Number four, learn how to just use your talents and your resources wisely. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, you got a beautiful mind, you're smart and all this, and you're intelligent, but you don't know how to utilize your talents, or you don't know how to utilize your resources. The mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
And five, I would say just educate yourself. You ain't got to be in somebody's school, nobody college, nobody university, and all this and that. Third, like I didn't got accepted into Harvard. I didn't got accepted into Yale. I didn't got accepted into Princeton. I had a 36. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have perfect ATT scores, SAT scores. You know what I'm saying? So what I be saying was like this: like know what you want in life, right? Stay focused on your goals, and then don't allow distractions to distract you from your goals. Because before you know it, you keep getting distracted. Now you're 29 years old, couch surfing like me. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Never, ever, ever pick up a drug. Y'all don't remember nothing else I tell you. Jamisha Nicole Mitchell, aka Cheese.
That's real.
Never ever pick up a drug.
That's
'Cause
real.
guess what? We thought smoking that weed was gonna be fun, and now we looking at each other like, damn boy, what's up with the, who got the next? What's going on? Who got the next 5 on the blunt? Who got? You know what I'm saying? So stay focused, stay locked in, and stay in tune. Uncle B, the struggle is real.
Yes,
You already
sir.
know.
All right. Thank you for that interview, and we out.
We out, y'all. Uncle B.